Qualification depends on your profession and how you represent yourself in front of the interviewer. So it depends on him or her who interviews you. If she's willing to work with you, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter. As long as you have qualified and she or he has selected you, then you are good to go work with them.
So guys, today we are going to do a collab with Akram Asu. He is working at Qatar as a security guard. So I decided to do a collab with him since I was receiving so many questions about how to get a job for a man. That is men, only men. How men can get a job at Qatar. So guys, I'm going to start right away. So guys, I've written the question here. This is where I've written the question. So I will be answering them one by one with Akram Asu. So without wasting time, we are going to question number 1. Akram Asu, how can one apply for security job at Qatar? How can you know whether the office is genuine or fake? Kindly take us through this.
Applying for a security job in Qatar, it depends on your education levels. Education levels, professions, and experience. Because most of the companies nowadays take people who have experience, you know, who have a good education level, whereby they don't want to fail their company. That's how it is. And another thing is that if you want to know if the agency office is genuine, just check it on Google. Check it on Google and listen to how people are talking about it, you know, because you can, most of them are, as I told you, most of them are fake agencies. They take your money and they get away with your money. So you have to make your research, do your research deep. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush. Take your research, do your research in a good way. Ask people about these agency offices. Just listen to people's advice. Take note. Listen to how people are talking about the agency company. Has it take people to abroad? Any bad romance from that company, agency company? Things like that you keep in mind and implement on that one, and you will finally get a good travel. You'll get a good job. So it's you to keep in mind and make sure that the agency office is good. It's a 5-star, it's a 4.5 you know, something like that. So it's you to do your research. Do your research well, do your research step by step. You'll get the full information about the agency offices, because most of them, they are the ones who are con man and con women. So keep that in mind and make sure that you do your research well, you know.
We have again question number 2. Okay, it's not a question, but yeah. Okay, first of all, thanks so much, Akram Asu, for approving my request. Feel much welcomed and tell us more about yourself before we proceed.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kenya, for hosting me up. I really appreciate my dear sister. It's been long, we've been planning this, but all in all, God willing, things have happened. I really appreciate a lot. Okay, my name is Ahmed Salim Lewa. That's my identity name. I'm coming from 254 Kenya. I'm a citizen of Kenya, but currently in Qatar. On my social media pages, they can find me on Facebook as Akram Athman Asu, Instagram as usual Akram_Athman Asu, but mostly they get me on YouTube as Akram Asu. When we turn around to Telegram, I come as Akram Athman Asu as well. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you hosting me by. I've been waiting for this for a long, but I thank God that things have happened, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Akram Asu, we have another question, and it's all about what are the qualifications for one to travel? Is there any? Does they consider age? Does they consider height, or any height, any age can just go and work at Qatar as a security guard?
As I have told you earlier, Shike, qualification depends on your profession and how you represent yourself in front of the interviewer. So it depends on him or her who interviews you. If she's willing to work with you, it doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter. As long as you have qualified and she or he has selected you, then you are good to go. Work with them. But most of the time they need somebody smart, you know, somebody smart, somebody who is who is learned, you know, something like that kind. They don't want people who are lazy. Somebody active, somebody smart, you know, somebody who can represent, somebody who is talkative, somebody.
Okay, we are proceeding, guys. Another question which I was asked is about between direct hire and via agency, that is via office. Which one can you recommend someone to use? Is there any age that can't travel? What about period of contract? All right.
Things nowadays have changed. The period of contract, before it was 2 years. Yeah, it was 2 years before. But for now, you can work as long as you want, you know. But you can renew your contract as well. But you can work for even 1 year. You can work for even 1 year and then change a company, you know, as long as your ID has expired and you have applied for somewhere else and they have accepted you. So you can just change. The law now is a little bit lighter, not heavier than before, you know. There's a little there's something has changed according to the laws of Qatar. So it's you to implement on following up, and if you get a good job somewhere else, then you're good to go and you can cancel with the company you are right now and then go to the next move. Yep. On these two steps, direct hire and agency, I think the most important thing is you to check on because now it's hard to get a direct hire. It's hard. In case you have some good fathers ahead here in Qatar, you can make a direct hire. But all in all, even if you make a direct hire, for real, there's a lot of processes according to this pandemic, which is roaming around right now. There's a lot of processes. There's a lot of procedures to be done, because if you're in Kenya right now or any other country and you wanna travel to Qatar, you have to have the proper procedures. Whereby this proper procedures, it's you to book a hotel here in Qatar. So that one, it will be up to you. It will be up to you. You book a hotel and do the processing of your visas through the company where you wanna work with. They'll process for you the visa and then they'll send you to your home. But make sure that it's a correct visa. It's illegal. I mean, it's correct. I mean, it's correct visa. So because there are fake visas also, you have to know that. So if you don't know how to check online the visas, if it's active or if it's good, your money will be taken, you know. So it's you to make sure the company you're coming to or the good father who is hosting you here in Qatar is a person to be trusted. Okay. Or if you don't want to take a direct hire, you can use agency offices. But mind you, in these agency offices, it's where most of the people or most of the community, most of the youth fail, because most of the agency offices are the offices whereby fake offices, very fake. So keep that in mind and follow a trusted agency office, follow a trusted agency company, which can make you things all right, you know. Yeah. So all in all, it's wishing the youth a good time and nice travel. If one gets a chance, don't lose that chance. Don't lose that chance. This is words of advice. Don't lose that chance. Fight for that chance. And to add on, they also implement on your age. They implement on your age, and they need to know your age as well. But according to your national ID, it will be indicated there. So they will check you. They will check you up. If you fit, then you're good to go. They can select you and you're good to go. But if you are too old, also they check a lot. I mean, they are very serious in age. But most of them, they look at professionalism. It doesn't matter. Most of the time, it doesn't matter about the age, though they implement on that one. But they can take you as a security. Well, they bring you here, they change you another job. They give you a driver if you have the documents in driving, you know, if you have experience in driving. So age is 50-50. It's 50-50. If you're young, they can take you to security. If you are a little bit older, according to how they want, then they give you another job. Yeah, according to your experience, and if you have the proper documents, you fit in that section, they can give you another job apart from being on field for security. Age and hate in security jobs, they usually check on that. But all in all, if you are lucky, you can get a job without having a taller hate. Most of them they take from 5.7, 5.8, 5.9. You know, that is the professional hate they need as security companies. But others are lucky. You can see somebody is shorter, is very short in hate, and he's in security job. So it depends on your luck also. If you're luck, then you can fall and get a security job. But most of the companies, they check your profession, they check your height, they check your weight as well. You know, something like that. They implement a lot on those things, those kind of things.
Oh, another question. It's all about is visa, ticket, medical, commission free, or you have to cater them for yourself?
Okay, in terms of tickets, medical, and visa, this one always, like me, on my side, I just cut on myself medical. I paid for my medical, and visa is the company which is standing for that. They are paying for the visa, you know, because they're the company. They're paying for the visa, and the ticket. This ticket comes in this commission you're paying. You know, this commission you're paying, it's where the agency offices cater for the ticket also as well, you know. So, but most of the other companies, they pay for you the ticket. So it depends. It's a 50-50 game, as I told you earlier. It's a 50-50 game whereby the company can cater for you the ticket, okay? But you have to pay the commission to the agency company. You pay the commission to the agency company, whereby these agency company are the one who are eating our money. They are eating a lot of our money. You see, because the security companies here pay for visa and tickets. But agency company there, they take the money, they request the money for agency, and then it's where they do their calculations in and out there. A lot of money is being spent, man, you know. There's a lot of money being eaten by the agency offices. All in all, because you're thirsty of green pasture, you have no option. It's you to pay up, as well as long as you have received all the documents have been sent to you and they're okay, they are good for you to go. Then just pay, and then you'll cover back your money. Yeah, that is what I can say.
Okay, we are proceeding. Which are the best genuine companies for one to apply? How much is the commission?
Regarding issues of applying security jobs in Qatar, what you have to do is follow the proper process, proper procedures. Mind you, we have different companies which are not good, companies which don't care here in Qatar, and we have in side 2 we also have good companies to rely on, you know. So it's you to check on the online, to check online which company fits, which company is good for me, which company can treat me well, you know. Check online, try to Google online, check every kind of company. We have a lot of company in Qatar, security companies, so it's you to implement on good handling, good lifestyle, you know. So it's check online, you'll get good company. There are good companies, there are bad companies, so it's you to check on that. In terms of commission, point of advice first, please don't give your commission before anything, before the other processes have started. Make sure that you give your commission if the visa has been received to your agency office and you have seen it and you have rectified it online that it's active. There are fake visas, as I told you earlier. So it's you to be smart and make sure that things are running professional. It's when you pay up your commission, you know. You pay up your commission, and mind you, make sure you don't give full commission. It's better if you have seen your visas and everything about ticketing has been processed, then you can give them the full commission. But all in all, it's you to be smart and make sure that things are running according to professionalism, you know. So what can I say? That is what I can say. It's you to implement on the visa. If it's out and you have rectified it, it's okay, it's active, it's active. It's when You can pay, and make sure that you trust that company, that agency company. That is the most important thing. Don't go to this fake agency company. You'll be conned, my friend. You'll be conned. So keep that in mind as well.
Another question: who will cater for medical? Okay, who will cater for quarantine after stepping at Qatar? Another question: currency. What about the currency and also the rate of exchange once you are at Qatar?
They cater for your medical and the medical card as well, but by the time you have become sick, that's where the challenge comes. You can be sick, my friend. You can be sick and they don't care about you. So it's you to use your brain, be smart. Like me, the games I've been playing when I'm sick, hey, damn, you can't imagine. I've been using this game and it really works. It really works, guys. Keep this in mind. If you are sick, please don't wait the office or your bosses to take you to hospital, because that is the time whereby they'll tell you that we are busy here and there and you are sick, dying. So it's better, if you are sick, call for an ambulance by yourself. Call for an ambulance whereby you'll get a free ride to hospital. It is not a free ride because you are sick, but because you are sick you have to use that kind of plan so as you can be taken to hospital. And after you take your medication at the hospital, it's when you can call the bosses that I'm at the hospital, come pick me up. But also, all in all, it's also a challenge, because by the time you are done with the hospital issues, it's whereby they try to say, okay, we're sending you a driver, but you can stay there for a long time, and like 2-3 hours they don't respond, you know. So if you have your money, then the better option is you to call a taxi, have that receipt. If it's an Uber, or if it's an Uber, or if it's an Karwa, have that receipt. Stay with that receipt. And then on the day of reporting to the office, represent that receipt with you. They will pay you back your money. They will have to pay you because you have all the evidence. So be sharp, be smart, and follow those procedures. We can live well and life goes on. We work like people, like human beings. On issues of sickness, most of the companies, they cater for you medical issues as long as you have the medical card. And it's very much important, guys. It's very much important. If you join the company, make sure that you push these companies to give you a medical card. A medical card is very much important, because if you get sick and go visit to medical hospitals, it's very much important. It will help you a lot, because even the bills don't come too big, you know. So make sure you have this medical card, guys. Medical card is very much important. Push your bosses, push your company to cater you this medical card. It will help you a lot, and it's good. So keep that in mind and implement on it seriously, guys.
Another question. Okay, Hakram Kibro, who will cater for transport, accommodation, and food once you are qualified to work at Qatar? Once you are selected.
Come here, there is an issues of hotels. As I told you earlier, you have to cut yourself money for hotel. You have to pay for hotels, book a hotel online. So that one will depend on this one is cost with the COVID-19. So all this has to be done because you have to stay in quarantine. So you have to pay that money for hotel. You book a hotel whereby if you come here, you'll be quarantined for 13 days, 14 days, or 15 days, or even 10 days, you know. It depends on your health issues. If you're okay, then they release you and you go to the accommodation of the company. But you have to pay money for hotel. You have to cater for that one. Hey, today you have decided to kill me with a lot of questions, but all in all, I have to cooperate with you, my dear sister, because these are things we're facing here in Gulf. These are things we are coming through. So it's a session to talk about, because people back home want to know how things are happening. So it's good to bring this topic, and we share our views on each other. So according to the currency here we're using real, whereby 1 real, it depends on it depends on, what can I say, it depends. Sometimes it comes to 29 Kenyan shillings, sometimes it drops to 28, sometimes it drops to 27 point something. So it depends on the market, world market, how it is running. The company, they cater your food, accommodation and transport. Others don't cater food, they cater only accommodation and transport. Others don't cater, most of them cater accommodation and transport. So it will be up to you about food. the food you have to cater yourself for food, you know. But other companies, they give you food. They give you food. So after when the salary comes, it's you to stand for yourself and cater yourself about food. But they give you food, and mostly they give you accommodation and transport. So it depends on you. It depends on you how you'll balance yourself. And days are moving. We stay here as soldiers. We stay here as soldiers. So it's you to balance your lifestyle, you know. Because like those company which give you food, most of the time the food is repeatedly always rice. So if it's good for me, or on my case it's good, because if they pay me and then I cater myself for food, it is much important, because I know how to balance my food. I know how to balance my diet. I know which kind of food I need to buy. So it's good if you cater yourself for food, as long as they pay you the money. Well and good. You're good to go and things are running smoothly. Furthermore, to add on the challenges, there are too many. We can't finish them. We can't finish them up, because if we talk about labor workers, for example, we're talking about cleaners and what can we call them? This labor workers, the construction workers. Yeah, construction workers. Main things are very tough. Things are very tough. People are passing a lot of things. People are getting tough, you know, especially the labor workers who work on construction areas. These are the most important people to be checked, to be taken care of. The government should be implementing them deeply, because they are doing a very hard work. They're doing a very bad hard work. So the challenges, there are too many. There are too many challenges whereby we are facing. We are security facing. We are human beings here in Gulf countries, especially Qatar. We're facing, man. Yeah. So, my dear sister, when it comes to security, the other challenges we are facing deeply is on issues of open air locations. There are locations whereby people are standing on the direct sunlight, as in gates, you know, standing on a gate, standing on a compound gate. So the temperature is the most important challenge for now, because when it comes to summer, it's real summer, man. You're sweating, you are dehydrating. So it's something challenging to us. It's something you can't explain, you know. If somebody needs to come here, he has to be ready. He has to sacrifice for everything that we are trying to tell him. But all in all, it's all a matter of fighting hard and getting tired with your life back home. If it's in Uganda, Kenya, Ghana.
Oh my God, Akram, another question is about, and it is the last one. What are the challenges one should expect on the other side? I mean, the Qatar, and also, yeah. So guys, so Akram, totally, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to thank you, but I thank you for approving my requests. Okay.
On issues of challenges, so this is where the drama comes. This is where the drama comes, because the Arabs who are in Qatar, the Qatarians, my friend, don't understand. We have some who are smart, some who have that humanity in them, you know. They understand, but some don't understand. We face a lot of challenges regarding this issue of COVID-19. If you work in hotels, if you work in malls, in those public areas whereby the Qatari visit, my friend, this is where we get a lot of challenges, because we have an application called Ihtiraz. Ihtiraz is an application which shows if somebody has visited a medical facility, if has not. So this Ihtiraz is an application whereby if you have visited, the medical facilities, this Ihtiraz, you're going to have it. And nowadays it has 2 or 3 options. If you have visited, you have it. If you haven't, you have to download that application. And now if you have visited the hospital, you'll check your first injection vaccine. You take the first vaccine. So in this first vaccine, the application will be showing different. And if you have the second vaccine, it's when the application will be reading vaccinated. It will be showing on the phone that you are vaccinated. So this is where we get a lot of challenges, because most of them have been vaccinated, but because they want to show you that they are the owners of the country, they don't want to represent you. They don't want to represent to you the application. They don't want to show you the application, you know. like mine. I have it here. It is like this. Let me show you on my phone. Mine, it's like this. Mine is like this. This is how mine is, you know. I think you can see it. I don't know if you see it. You see it correctly. This is how it is. I have not been vaccinated so far, but I'm waiting for the company to cater for me the vaccination time. I have to go for vaccination. So when it is I'm being vaccinated, it will change and write down here vaccinated, okay, and have a stamp also, a government stamp and a hospital stamp, one stamp whereby it will be showing that I'm vaccinated. So this is how the processes are. So the Qatarians don't understand. We get a lot of challenges each and every day. Sometimes somebody don't want to show you the ihtiraz. You quarrel with him, but we as security don't quarrel with anybody. You have to follow the proper procedures, and if it's police, you call police, then they'll be taken care of, you know. Most of them, they understand and they show you the ihtiraz. Somebody will put on his Bluetooth because it goes with Bluetooth. Put on his Bluetooth. If he comes to the entrance, just directly shows you and he passes. So it's a 50-50 game, as I told you. People understand, others don't understand. We get a lot of challenges, but according to our profession and smartness, we handle the situation in a good way. Yeah, we handle the situation in a good way. Okay, apart from ihtiraz, you have to check the people's temperature. We have the thermal scanners. So you check somebody's temperature, and you check somebody's if he has a mask. Okay, and the ihtiraz. Okay, another challenge comes from the mask. The mask, most of them, they know the rule in their countries, and they know the rule all over the world that you have to have a mask. But most of them come at the entrance and tell you, I forgot my mask. So you look at him. She's a lady or she's a gentleman, and she's very, very tough. I forgot my mask. Give me your mask. Give me a mask. Now you look at him. You try to say, now how can I give you a mask while I'm in the entrance? I don't have a mask here. If you don't have a mask, then you can't access the hotel. You can't access the mall. So we get a lot of those kind of challenges. We face them a lot. Most of the security guards, most of the security companies face this a lot, yani. So we're trying to handle them according to our profession and smartness, whereby the day passes and we call it a day. But those challenges are the ones we're facing most.
Okay, Akram, we had forgotten about this. What can you tell everyone who maybe he wants to go to Qatar? What can you tell that somebody?
Regarding the issue you're trying to tell me about applying security job, to my side, what I can advise the community or the youth who wanna travel for searching for green pasture is that I usually tell people to chill, relax, you know. Don't rush to things. First step, what I can say on my side, first step which you have to do as a youth or a person who is thirsty in traveling abroad, searching for work, please guys, try to chill. That's the most important thing. Chill. Another thing is that before doing anything, try to visit the hospital to check your health status. That's the most important thing. That's the most first step I can tell you. Visit health clinics, visit government hospitals to check on your status, health status, whereby on this process you'll be making yourself cool and relaxed, you know. So another step, or the second step, after you have visited the health clinics and government hospitals for medical checkup, second thing, chill. That is what I always advise my fellow youths, my fellow bros and sis, chill. Another thing, you go to the third step, whereby the third step is the visiting of the migration. Just visit the migration, follow the processes from A to Z, you know, whereby it's where you'll get all the documents you need. As in short, as in a passport, you know. But before you get the passport, you have to be having your national ID, country ID, you know, and some kind of a birth certificate. Those are the most important documents which you should have as a person who needs to travel, you know. All in all, after getting those IDs and IDs and birth certificates, it's when you are ready to get a passport. So you go to migration offices, apply for your passport. If you have something to push your passport to get it faster, you can push it. If you have a financial sorry, if you have financial issues, if you have you are financial stable, you can push it by paying more, and then you get it on early time. So that is what I can tell you. After you get your passport, then you are good to go. You are ready for the trip. So another step is you visiting by agency offices. You visit your agency offices and carry on with the other steps, you know. That is what I can tell you, my dear sister Shikenya. Yeah, it's an important message to the youth, to the community, but most of them they don't keep in mind. You have to keep that in mind. First and foremost, most important thing is to chill. Check your health status. Another step you go, I already tell you, you know.
Alone, that's how I feel. I dream all night and